Let's start by reminding ourselves that we live in highly exciting times. We're here at a conference, we're meeting new people, we're scouting new technologies, we're building connections. However, the reality is that we live in highly challenging times. We live in highly uncertain times as well. And I think there's no secret that there's wars going on in Europe, right? There's the conflicts with Russia. We have, since this weekend, an extra thing to worry about. Very bothering things are happening very close to us. But also, conflicts with China are building up between China and the West. We see it in Europe. We see it increasingly in the US. I was at the material handling industry annual conference last week in Miami, where there was a lot of discussion about what's going on over there. There's openly being spoken about a so-called Cold War II, right, where more and more actions are being taken between the nations. There is explicit statements being made that China is not investable, right? There is recommendations being made for any technology company that is sourcing electronics, that is sourcing data communication components or systems out of China, are to immediately look for alternative sourcing, right? These are very, very disruptive things that are going on around us, yeah? As a result of the wars with Russia, we see a big energy crisis. I think that the energy prices have gone down a little bit since, but the need for our environmentally friendly solutions keeps growing. We see a lot of front runners in the market that attach a lot of importance to it. There is more old school companies that kind of lag behind on the spectrum, but we see a lot of governments that are imposing carbon emission reductions in the US, in Europe, not only as incentives, but also as tax cuts, as real things that change businesses, that change the business environment. Obviously, we see a lot of inflation. Yeah, we see labor costs going up. I think something that is not yet coming to a halt. We see the labor availability getting more and more challenging. I talk to customers that have a turnover rate high as 60%, some have 40%, meaning that if you have 100 forklift drivers in your company, right, about half of them will not be there by the end of the year. Yeah, that's massive. That's massive, and it's a challenge because it's hard to find people, and then it's hard to keep your operations reliable if people don't show up in the morning. If you train people and a week later they're gone again, you have to start over, and you can never reliably run your operations. Yeah. Additionally, the inflation rate's going up, or not the inflation, the interest rate's going up, right? So it gets more difficult to get money, and then it gets more and more difficult to get money easily and justify larger investments. So a lot going on, yeah, a lot of uncertainty, and the consequence is that a lot of our customer, probably a lot of your customers, are really questioning, is it the right time to invest? Yeah, can I justify mechanizing an investment, or can I justify mechanizing my intralogistics? Yeah, and is it now the right time to do the investments? Yeah, I had a conversation with a customer a few weeks ago who said, well, look, I'm building a greenfield pallet storage freezer, like a huge investment, huge system. They're going through a planning phase, which is like 12, 18 months. Once they pull the trigger, they have like 18, 24 months to build the system, and then they build it for a customer that runs it on a 10-year contract. So you're looking into an investment, and you're projecting throughput, and you're projecting customer needs towards 2035, 2036. Like, you're looking very, very far into the future, and honestly speaking, none of us can really tell what's going to happen. We see really disruptive changes in the industry. We see really disruptive changes in customer needs. So again, the question is it the right time to invest? The answer is 100% absolutely yes. Yes, yes, yes. But the need for warehouse automation has changed. Yeah? Customers are looking for easy automation, low entry automation, flexibility, plug and play. And that is really the reason we exist. That's really our motto and our drive. And therefore, I'd like to introduce you to our new brand, our new company, which is called Movu Robotics.
The conquest of space. Every warehouse is different. Maybe you need to expand. Be more efficient and flexible quickly. Movu Robotics is a unique new warehouse automation company. We're set up to make warehouse automation and robotics not just more accessible, but more scalable. Whatever type of space or operation you have, our family of robots is designed to help you operate more efficiently and easily. Is a challenging warehouse space holding you back? Whatever you're storing, conveying, picking, or handling, there's not a corner of your space that Movu's robots and solutions can't make more use of. Undecided whether an upgrade's right for you? Think of this as a productivity boost. Our robots work more efficiently, even at night without supervision. Worried about the complexity and cost of an upgrade? Our robotics system is scalable. You can start small and then grow. Are your customers not in the mood for waiting while you have a lengthy reboot? Our robots are plug in and play. There's no need to install a whole new infrastructure. Who are we? Movu Robotics is backed by the Stow Group. We bring 40 years of assured racking and supply chain experience to all types of warehouses. Big, small, specialist, or multi-use. We're changing how every type of space is run. We're upgrading even the world's most challenging warehouses with the power of easier automation. We believe no business should be denied these benefits. We are Movu Robotics. No warehouse left behind.
All right. So for those of you who question who's Movu Robotics, so this is our introduction, but it's the first time this event that we present ourselves under this brand. The reality is we've been in the market for quite some time. So Movu is part of the Stow Group, right? Stow Group is the largest rack manufacturer in Europe, second largest in the world. We have about 2,000 people, 10 factories, and then about 10, 13 years ago, we started developing pallet shuttles for manual rack solutions, pallet shuttles that are being moved with forklifts, with reach trucks, where at some point, about 5 years ago, we started moving multi-directional, having the shuttles in the deep lanes and then changing aisles automatically, which was for us the start to go into fully automated warehouses. And as we got our first projects in about 5 years ago, we saw an immense success, we saw an immense customer need, and our business took up so rapidly that about 2 years ago, we spun off a company called Stow Robotics, yeah, which was our warehouse automation branch, and then now we're about 300 people, right? We're very well represented across all of Europe, across all of North America, and a week ago, or a little over a week ago, we launched our experience center. We opened our new headquarters in Lokeren, in Belgium, where you're all very welcome, we're very eager to show you our technologies and then position ourselves under the new brand Movu Robotics in the market to launch and underline our aspirations and position ourselves not only as a racking group, as a racking company, but in this case, very much so as a warehouse automation player. So that's a little bit the background on our company. Now, we started off by saying, is the time right to invest? The answer is yes, but we need flexibility, right? We need plug-and-play solutions. So let's look a little bit more into that, what the market is requiring, and a little bit our vision on how we can solve that. If you talk about flexibility, it has all to do with being able to work in brownfields, being able to work in existing environments and using the warehouse space as good as it can. Yeah? A building like this, right, you have ceiling heights that are different, the floor is not ideal. The solutions that we have designed and brought to market are very much fit to go inside. If you compare it to the traditional automation, for instance, for pallet storage, if you look into stacker crane systems, you always require a high building, right? You require a long aisle, you require a rectangular shape, right? We try to find solutions, and our customers are looking for solutions to really maximize their existing infrastructure, to maximize the existing land space they have, and to fit in solutions in every corner, in every space that they have. Yeah? It also comes with density. We see about 30 to 50% density increase compared to traditional automation because we store multi-deep and then we manage to adapt to environments very quickly. A big one I like is scalability. Yeah? If you remember the story where this customer was planning for a throughput in 2035, 2036, you're basically enforcing yourself now, today, to make an investment to reach throughputs that are 15 years out. Right? That's a very big price to pay, especially with interest rates that are, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8%. Yeah? You're really penalizing yourself with that. And the approach we have there with shuttle solutions, with robot solutions, is that you can start very small. You can put in a handful of shuttles to cover a low throughput, and then over time, every year, as the business grows, as your business grows, as your customers, end customers, grow their operations, you can plug in robots over time. We ship them, install them overnight, and then you can spread your investments as you grow yourself. Yeah? Speed is a high important thing. I'm not talking about the speed of the robots, right? Obviously, there's throughput calculations to be done, and we will help our customers with finding the right dimensioning. But with speed, we really talk about speed to market. Yeah? Our systems are highly standardized. We can plan them in a couple of weeks. We have customers that are able to pull the trigger in, 3, 4 months' time, right? As the modules are so simple, and then the manufacturing of the rack, the manufacturing of the systems are in-house. Right? Remember, as being part of the Stow Group, we are capable of shipping racking systems and getting them installed as of 3 months after the decision. Yeah? A system, as you saw it, for instance, the bin storage system, there's only 15 components in it. Yeah? It's all components we have on stock. We can deliver and ship like super quick, and that is important for customers. Because if it takes you 1.5 years to plan a system, and then another 1.5 years to install it, by the time you're there, you've already lost on a lot of opportunity, and you're already running behind compared to the competition. Redundancy is extremely important. Yeah? Again, compared to mini loads, compared to stacker cranes, whenever an aisle goes out, you're really in trouble. Right? There's a big section of your warehouse that is closed off. There's a lot of product, a lot of bins, a lot of pallets that you don't have access to. By introducing shuttle systems, by introducing little robots that go in the rack, we see a possibility to keep running the system even if there were to go one element down. Yeah? And then efficiency, right? We know about energy use. We know about how densification can save land, can save cooling costs. but also the power that the units use compared to a big machine, a crane, is about 20%. Yeah? So it's a huge, a massive difference that we make. Having that said, if you're still wondering what is he talking about, I have a little video to close things off, to give you a 101, a little introduction to the different solutions that we bring to market to access this easy automation market, these customers that are really in need and in doubt. And then if you want more info, we have our team at the booth, which is in front of the Zugspitze at the other hall. So thank you, and here with the last introduction of the systems we represent. All right, thank you. If you learned something new, if you liked it, give us a thumbs up, and then I'm here for questions, and then also here later this morning in the afternoon, together with the Movu robotics crew. Thank you all.
Super, vielen Dank, Noé. Ich habe auf jeden Fall eine Frage, und zwar der Piece-Picking-Roboter. Ist Eigenproduktion oder kauft ihr hinzu?
Der Piece-Picking-Roboter ist eine strategische Zusammenarbeit, die wir haben. Das ist nicht ein eigenes Produkt. Die Integration ist aber unsere.
Okay.
Ja, also die ganz anderen Systeme, die ihr gesehen habt, also Pallet Shuttle, Bin Storage, Markt-Technologie, sind alle Technologien, die wir in-house entwickelt haben und die wir über Akquisen auch im Unternehmen reingebracht haben.
Mhm. Cool. Ja, eure Videos sind immer ziemlich witzig, also irgendwie ungewöhnlich, aber ich finde sie gut.
Okay,
ja, vielen Dank, Noé.
Okay,
danke.
Sehr gerne.
Dankeschön.